Hello and welcome, my Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your Path of True Love read for what's left of May when I am doing this, and all through June 2020. This Path of True Love read. I am your reader, Mark-Angelo Lyons, Mal for short, president of Joining the Circle Productions, professional witch, professional intuitive. I'm very, very happy to be serving you. My mom is a Cancerian sun sign, so sort of grew up with the vibe and glad to be of service. That being said, if you are new to my channel, please do consider liking this video, subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell, because I'm putting out pretty much content every single day to get us through all that we're going through, putting out some meditations from my old Vimeo.com footage, carving that up, putting out the prayers and meditations, leaving out the lectures, doing these recorded vids, streams during the day. At night, you never know what's going to happen in the daily reads, which will be becoming a lot of fun for me. So yeah, and feel free to comment in the comment section below. Cool. Keep in mind this is a general read. It's only a 7-card draw, pulling 7 cards from 6 different decks. You'll see which one gets 2 drawn from as we go. All the decks that I read are in the description box all the way at the bottom. I have some other cool stuff down there, so go check out my description box. It's always got some goodies in there. Path of True Love is your spiritual path seen through the lenses of your relationships, twin flames, soulmates, heartbreaks, makeups, family, friends, co-workers, even political officials, all people on the path of true love that we have to learn through our relationships near and far. So this is really just like a quick GPS look where you are in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign for May and June. Cool. Focus on your breath. I'll do the same. I'll get you as much clarity as I can. We're going to start with the angels, the Healing with the Angels Oracle in this 7-card draw. Please breathe. My angels, please. 1 card in clarity in the 7-card draw. Path of True Love read for the Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on the Path of True Love for May, June 2020. What is the Healing with the Angel Oracle, or the angel that is helping them heal on the Path of True Love, May, June 2020? The angel of celebration. So something to be celebrated. Now there's a full moon in the sky on this one, so I always feel like it's when something comes to its fruition, right? When it finally bears fruit. That's usually when you celebrate. So if there is something worth celebrating in your life, it is a Healing with the Angels card. So it might be something that you might not have realized that you have healed, or over the next month or so, you will be experiencing that. Now, keeping in mind that we will be moving into June, the late June, of course, is Cancerian into July of the sun sign. So your birthday is coming up, so that might be pointing at that a little bit too, if you are a sun sign, right? Not so much if you're, Moon, Venus, etc. rising. Let's keep going. We'll ask the goddesses through the Daughters of the Moon Tarot. If you don't like the term the goddesses, think of the conglomerate of all the divine feminine energy in the entire universe. I just prefer to personify it, and they prefer it too. Hestia, Hera, Hecate, they are my 3 H's that sit in the throne of Cancer. Please, 1 card in clarity for the Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. All right, the moon is in Cancer today for me when I'm doing this. So please, 1 card in clarity for the Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on the Path of True Love for May, June 2020. Considering this card of celebration we've got here, what have you got for them, my goddesses 3? The Aries card. Now, you might want to keep an eye out for someone with an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whoever, whatever, but also speaks of that thing, of the self, first sign of the zodiac, inner child work, the baby of the zodiac, right? The child, selfishness, but can be higher selfishness. This can absolutely be about a personal accomplishment, but I would think one having to do with the path of true love, right? Something about your relationship with yourself, if we want to take it that way. Of course, we have 5 other cards to hit the table here, but the vibe that I get from that is there's just very strong thing that you're trying to heal or pull off or do, and there's something there that will be worth celebrating. Hang in there. It might not be in its final stages. It might even still be with Aries, the first initial stages of it. But there is something worth celebrating there, and I think underline that word worth, that there's something about worthiness here, and being worthy and knowing your own worth. Let's see what the gods have to say about this, since we have such a masculine fire energy in the goddess. Let's see what the god has to say. Nice deep breath. My gods, please, the collective divine masculine energy of the universe. One card in clarity, please, for the Cancerian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for them on the path of true love? What do they need? If we have everything we need, what is it that they're going to be going through that they need to deal with? Path of true love, May, June 2020. My gods, please. Okay, this card has been coming up a few times. Eight of Swords, sort of that mental trap, you know, where you just kind of get stuck in a thought between a rock and a hard place, kind of, sort of. Not just the spinning of the wheels. We can see that in the 9 as well, right? The mind just spinning and spinning. This is blindfolded and bound. This is kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't, but usually belief system oriented. Now, if there is a thing here that there's a right to celebrate here, something for yourself that's healing, but that might very well be pissing other people off, which, hello, just happens. That might be part of what that is, because it feels like in the truth there is something to be celebrated here for you, but it might be uncomfortable to do so with certain people in your life. I mean, I get what that's like, particularly if there are people that you have to leave behind in order to do that, because that do happen. Happens to everybody sooner or later. But just kind of be careful with yourself and be gentle with yourself mentally. That it's only an 8, you'll get to the 9 and then the 10 of resolution. But to do that, you might really have to kind of pull in to your own. Maybe pull back a bit from tribal pressure, tribal dictate, take some time and space for yourself, because with that card of celebration, the angel of celebration is saying there is a wonderful opportunity here for you, and it feels like the mind might be a little blindfolded and bound by something there, like a mind trap. Let's ask the Ascended Masters. This is where we're going to pull 2 cards from one deck. The Chuck Spezzano Love Pack. We got half of the deck, the Suit of Problems, the other half of the deck, the Suit of Luck, the Suit of Grace, and the Suit of Healing, to kind of help you know what to look forward to, right, on the path of true love in terms of a problem and the possible solution, unless it's a predicament. There's a difference between a predicament and a problem. Right now, it's not that we have a problem on planet Earth. We have a predicament, which the only way through it is to transform, right? Where a problem has a solution. This is about an entire life transformation, what we're going on planet Earth. But let's see what you got, shall we? Nice deep breath. My Ascended Masters of the Path of True Love, please. 1 card in clarity for the Cancerian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What is the problem? That the part of the lesson, the thing that they will be encountering on the path of true love for May, June 2020 for their own benefit. All a huge, grand opportunity for healing on a soul level, for liberation of the soul. But in disguise, what is it that they can keep their eye out for this May, June 2020 on the path of true love? And you've got the card of cynicism. Oh, Cancerian being cynical? Ha! I remember I was raised by one and a school teacher on top of that. Yes, the cynicism flew around our house like a frisbee, and it was kind of fun. I'm very good at it, actually, particularly when mixed with some humor. A little cynical humor goes a long way in my family, because we know we're all sweethearts underneath, right? That it's a mode of expression. We're from New York. But, you know, for that cynicism, it's definitely a mental attitude fueled by emotional feeling of unfairness. Often jealousy can be in there, cynicism, or just all sorts of frustration, impatience can be in there. So in terms of a timing thing, in terms of you getting what you want and not getting what you want, keep in mind, you may very well be given everything that you need right now, but the ego may be wrestling with the thing of, well, it's not fair. How come they get that? And I don't, and give that child a new voice, but know that that's not the truth of who you are. Let's see, my Ascended Masters, please, Path of True Love read here. The 5th of the 7th card draw. The 7 card draws here for this Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, I feel you. Sun, it feels really nice. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sun. What you got for them? What you got for them to balance out that cynicism for my Cancerians? My lovey-dovey crab cakes. No, that's 2. Please, just 1. My Ascended Masters, I'll be glad to take just 1. The piece of healing, the piece of luck, or the piece of grace for the Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on the path of true love, May, June 2020. They wanted me to be formal about it. See? Dream come true. Dream come true. Not how it looks. Keep an eye on your mental stuff, the narrative that you are giving things, because there is cause for celebration. A dream come true. Your mind ain't having it. Nope. And that's okay. It's okay. You're an intuitive. You're Cancerian. You're a water sign. Your cynicism might very well be the shield that you're keeping up against your dream coming true, because you don't want to believe it, because you thought your dream was coming true before and it wasn't, and it really looked like it didn't, but it... All of that's human. All of that's fine. All of that's lovable. All of that needs more love. All of that needs more self-care. It's definitely a reference point, not the only reference point, not the only narrative, because there is a larger narrative here about celebration and a dream coming true. But it might not happen for another month. It might not happen for another year. I don't know. It's going to play itself out differently. This isn't about timing. This is about looking at a month and saying that there is something in play here. Let's ask the Ascended Masters again through the Healing Mantra deck by Kahn. So this is the healing mantra that no matter what, you'll be able to use to help you heal on the path of true love, which is really what it's all about. It's your healing journey through your relationships, and of course your relationship with yourself, and possibly an Aries type, right? Some kind of first house ego personality. It doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing, you know, self-help kind of sort of dealio. So my Ascended Masters of the Path of True Love, please give me one perfect healing mantra for the Aries collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, the Cancerian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. In the path of true love, my Moon children, the Moon kids, for May, June 2020. What is the perfect healing mantra for them, considering we've got celebration, the Aries card, the Eight of Swords, cynicism, and dream come true? What do you got for them? That's kind of a big one. Illuminating the truth. I love this one. I am willing to see things clearly no matter the outcome. Illuminating the truth. I am willing to see things clearly no matter the outcome. That makes total sense. You couldn't have gotten a better mantra card for exactly what that is saying. I'm reading you this one because it's what I do anyway. It's not going to break my stride. Illuminating the truth. I am willing to see things clearly no matter the outcome. When the truth is illuminated, you are no longer willing to settle for opinions, but instead yearn for a direct reflection that can shift fear and apprehension into higher vibrations of acceptance. In the illumination of truth, it doesn't matter how much life gets inconvenienced or disrupted. Instead, the recognition of fact versus falsehood allows you to move past the shattering of expectations to commune with a reality beyond the horizon of your ingrained ideas. Snap, and a little bit of a read there at the end, I'm going to say, for Mr. Kahn. This mantra is ideal for recovering from betrayal, who don't need help with that, healing abandonment, and dealing with distrust. Illuminating the truth. I'm willing to see things clearly, no matter the outcome. Makes total sense with this Eight of Swords and this cynicism. There is a dream coming true here, But, you know, you don't have to force it. You just be willing, right? You open the door so that some light can peek through, some truth can peek through that cloud of dark cynicism, which I'm getting for. You know, don't have enough coffee. Things ain't going the way I want. I can go there. And really, healthy cynicism is a thing as well. Let's ask your higher selves. Whispers of Love Oracle, last card down, and then we'll put them all together. Although this is pretty much fitting together, let's see what your higher self has to say. Nice deep breath. Oh, the higher selves of all involved, please. One card in clarity for the Cancerian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on the path of true love for May, June 2020. What you got for us? What you got for the Cancerians, please, the higher selves, path of true love? Because we've got the angel saying celebration, the goddess, the divine feminine, something about that Aries energy, right? That self-love or dealing with an Aries some way, shape, or form. God's talking about the Eight of Swords, that sort of mental stuckness. With cynicism connected to that do make sense, but that there's a dream come true, and it's a lucky thing, the suit of luck, a dream come true, and that if they are willing to see things clearly, no matter the outcome, what is the whisper of love that you have for them? Higher selves of all involved. Choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do, so you still have the total free will, as we all do, about how you want to deal with this. But the question is, are you willing to see things clearly no matter the outcome? Because there's something here for celebration, and you know, a dream has come true, and if you're willing to see things clearly, if you're willing to illuminate the truth, then you can really choose love. And if you're choosing love for yourself, regardless of what anybody else says or does, because love is divine power, you know, love is what we all need right now, then you'll be able to see beyond, right? No matter the outcome. Well, your expectations of the outcome might be getting in the way, as well as your cynicism, usually coming from past stuff. So, do you choose to see things differently or not? By the way, you don't have to do it all in one grandiose gesture either. You take it as it comes. Work the mantra. That's a pretty good way to do it. Like, I don't know, pick a number. 50 times a day, you're just going to say it out loud or silently, or stir it in your coffee or gargle it or whatever. I'm willing to see things clearly, no matter the outcome. And I really hope you are, because may the Cancerian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs be blessed with all that they need on the path of true love for May, June 2020. That they may see their dream come true and celebrate it, regardless of their cynicism and whatever Eight of Swords mind trappery is going on. That they may take the initiative of healing themselves, of loving themselves, of whatever this dream is that comes true, or deal with somebody in that process, so that they can illuminate the truth and see the love that is there, and therefore choose it for their well-being and for the well-being of all. May they be so blessed. So mote it be. And so it is. Thank you, my Cancerians, for watching. Again, please do like the video. Hit subscribe, notification bell, all that stuff. Comment below. I love you all so much, and I'm going to call my mom in a little bit, because I miss her, and we talk every day anyway. So I'm wishing you the very best and the very blessed of it all. My darling Cancerians, my crablets, hail. Farewell, and blessed, blessed be.